Hello, everybody. This is Sam, and here with me is Asis from Haggard, and I'm very honored just to start to be talking to him because, as you know, when you release your first EP in 1993, I was 15 years old,
Really? Okay.
and it just took me 3 decades to be able to speak with you. So I'm very proud of myself.
I want to say thank you. Well, this means you listen to the progressive EP.
Yes,
Yes, I
progressive.
like
I
it a lot.
love it.
I have to say that were times, different times, but
Mm,
I really well, was an amazing time with the old guys. Well,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah, and Haggard name was everywhere. Like everybody was talking about Haggard, Haggard, Haggard. So it
yeah.
was almost close to impossible to not to listen to you.
Like in these early years, I was in contact with Mexican fans by letter. So we were writing letters that took few weeks to be
Wow.
or I don't know. There was quite some reaction on this, and for me it was the first time that I got a letter with Mexico. I was like, hey, like to my telling to my former girlfriend, like, hey, that cannot be true. That must be fake. That this is, and still I think that cannot be true. That we are allowed to.
You have a lot of love.
You know that there are like 1,000 bands, 10,000 bands that want to play in Mexico,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
sometimes I don't understand why. Well, I generally don't understand. Of course, it's about the music. That's very clear. But sometimes in life you ask yourself things like, why was this happening? Also, like good things, bad things, okay. And I don't like to question why, but I really in most times it's senseless to ask, okay. But
Yeah.
in this every time we're in Mexico, it's not about the music, okay. Yes, I'm going there and there are so many fans. It's not about that. It's about the food. It's about the culture.
Yeah.
It's about the feeling. The
Mm,
first time I landed in Mexico was 2001, and it was a completely different world.
yeah.
I was like, hey, I don't want to go back to Germany, and the others were making jokes. Hey, come on.
So, hey, Asis, just a fast question. What are you bringing now to Mexico as a show? What is going to be new? Are you bringing like a rare song, something special? What are
We
you bringing
bring
us?
songs. Yeah. There are songs we don't regularly play so often, and this is also the 25 years of Awakening the Centuries. So this does not mean that we prepared some kind of special thing, but um, there are some songs of these albums, of course, included, and it's a
Hmm.
journey through Haggard's history. Um, we're gonna. Okay, I cannot tell you everything because the other interviews were also
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
And I want to say, and but I don't want to describe the whole show because the people should.
Correct, 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 correct.
You know what I mean. But we have some stuff with us, and I think we're gonna have a lot of, like, a big party.
So something I always wonder is like if you are a band of 4 or 5 guys, you can set your band anywhere in any kind of a scenario. It's only 4 or 5 guys, but in your case, you are so many in your band. Like when you go to a place, do you ask them to, okay, I need a minimum of this space for the band, or I need this kind of acoustic uh,
No,
form, something like
well,
that?
well, a minimum would be nice. I have to tell you, we were having a show at in Köln, in Colonia,
Uh-huh.
Cologne, Cologne. I think it's Cologne. I never. Well. Um. So it's a beautiful city. Köln is always worth a visit. It's a really nice city, and there's a club. It's called MTC. It was on the tour in 2004 or 2008. There was a stage like 5 times 3 meters or something like that, and we were so close that the guitar of my guitar player, he played a Jackson Randy Rhodes, was 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 uh, was was in my eyesight. So
No way.
this is a bit uncomfortable to have it there, because
Yeah, yeah.
I mean you don't want to,
You know he's there. You know he's there.
yes. But if this is a stage like a regular stage, honestly I prefer to play on smaller stages,
Mm.
because we have the monitors and everything. We have a rack for this. There's the technique, and we also fly with it. We bring it also to Mexico. It's simply important for us to do our monitors with the smartphones.
Mm.
Nowadays you don't need, well, we don't need any tech anymore, like screaming through the whole venue like, hey, I need a
Mm.
violin or something like that.
Mm.
You just do it. You play a song for sound check, maybe two, and you adjust everything, and everything is cool. So in case this technical stuff does not have to be on our stage, so it can be put outside, can be put aside the stage,
Mm.
safe place. We can also play on smaller stages. It's really like that. We are Frank, Janika, me, and Julian, like the guitar player. In,
Mhm.
these are 4 people in the front row.
Yeah.
We don't have that extent. The second row is, well, I don't want to call it second row, but the
Yeah,
behind
yeah, yeah.
is the piano player, and behind the piano player is, when you see it from the audience, on the or as a musician on stage left, on the left side of the stage, from my perspective, we have Catalina or Hanka, the flutes, and
Mhm.
the strings, and then there's the drums, and it's not more. So Haggard, when you can scale it, scale it broad, like
Mhm.
that. It's, of course, I'm talking about like a 10 musicians lineup. Okay, we also can play
Mm.
25 people. It does not fit on a small stage, of course.
Correct.
But if we have the request, hey, the stage is small, please get down the amount of musicians, then I think 10 is the absolutely minimum to have every section properly, present, and to play all of the lines of the albums.
Mm.
Um, yes, but it's
Mm.
possible. I really have to say, and I like the feeling of people being close to the stage
Oh,
without
yes,
any barrier.
yes.
It's much more, well, I have to say we have lovely fans, so
Mm.
nobody ever did take away anything, and
Correct, correct.
just the front stage, or I don't know, throw water
It
or
won't bother you. Yes, yes.
no, they're completely always, and I really respect it. I really really mean it like that. They're very sweet with us. They rock, but they also take care about each other. So I think the fans also is some special, some special kind of people. Of course,
Yeah, yeah.
when they're your fans, but also I can see if there's a girl, for example, like falling down or something, the people help her up. Like it's
Correct.
generally not only in Mexico. It's and I completely appreciate that, like giving each other like respect and stuff like that. But the barrier and the press space for the press is cool too, but you feel it more intense when the people are right in front of the stage. In a
Yeah.
small club, like maybe 5, 6, 700 people, depending on
Oof.
play, but when it's packed, it's I like
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Also
So
for the fans, I've been in places where for example, I saw Cradle Field in a very small place, like in a bar. Oh, it was amazing. I guarantee you, is that if I see the same concert in a really open place, it's not the same at
no,
all.
it's not the same. Also the spark is not getting, sometimes
Mm.
not getting transmitted to the people, and set the venue on fire, like it is in a small venue, when
Yeah.
you have the atmosphere instantly. The band is there, and you can really feel the atmosphere goes through the whole crowd. But most times you don't, as a band, you don't have a choice because, for
Yeah.
example, like playing in a big venue, like when nobody knows you in the country. Well, this is promoter to select. But I'm always happy when there are no barriers because
Mm.
this is like a Stimmungskiller. This is this is oh god, that ruins the atmosphere sometimes.
Yes, 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 yes. That's totally correct. Another question: which Mexican food you can't wait to taste again?
Oh, there's so many. There's so
Of course.
traditional. Well, honestly, I stopped eating meat like 7 months ago.
Oh.
Yes, and I did it on completely. Well, it was more or less. It was some kind of logical consequence. Um,
Mm.
Sometimes I'm in the forest and I'm collecting like herbs for
Hmm.
rabbits for from the neighbors. Okay, I just go
Yeah.
there, go for a walk, and I like also composing in the forest, and sometimes I get a little bit of these wild herbs that are,
Mm.
for rabbits or um, and I always try to. Well, I have a little box with holes, and I always try to shake it, so the little animals can fall out.
Oh.
Because in case they are going to, well, in some places there people run with dogs, and you need to wash the herbs
Mm.
to to not have any bacteria or whatever
Mm.
the urine of the dogs on it, so to clean it for your yes, and then you flush down like I don't know, 20 of little creatures that are in.
Mm.
And I was thinking to myself, that's completely bullshit. When you take care about the little guys, but you eat a burger, and what about the big guys, like.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it was a mechanism. At this point of time, I stopped eating meat, like by coincidence. I didn't eat that. I always in my life I had phases not to eat so much meat, and now it's completely some kind of
Out.
two. Yes, but I'm like, of course, because people did ask me how does it feel, and I was like, hey, I have 53 years of eating meat. It does not bring me in the position of receiving any karma in this case,
Mm.
because you cannot put it in a positive light. It is like that, okay, but
Yeah.
it's that people can change, and I don't expect, or I don't want or ask anybody like, hey, you must just
Mm, 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 mm.
you must stop eating meat. It's just something that in my case it
More
came
for you.
by the years and stuff like that, and that's why I don't
Oh, you're in troubles.
I'm not well, I have to say that this is more a private conversation, so I hope everything is cool for you. But I don't want it that like typical way. When there's a good atmosphere, then there's a good atmosphere. That um well, I'm completely into quesadillas.
Mm.
I hope I'm not killing myself now. Enchilada.
Enchiladas. Yeah, yeah. You can
Yes.
add them for cheese, like cheese enchiladas.
With guacamole
Oh,
I
yes.
mean, look, the Mexican breakfast in the hotel
Mm.
is like sausages. Well, it was like
Yeah,
sausages and bacon and stuff like that. I always appreciated it.
yeah.
I was really happy. The most important meal in Mexico was for me was the breakfast.
Correct. One more thing just to finish. Okay, so what message can you send to your metal fans in Mexico in general, and also about the next visit to Mexico?
since 24 years. Thank you for your support. Well, this is the biggest present that one can give you in terms of music. We are not flying from our home country to another country. We are flying from a home country to a second home country. Yeah, that's indeed like, and indeed
Nice.
it's like it feels. But for many years, it is like that. And of course, well, I hope they like what we play, and like what we bring them, the fans. And well, the most thing to say is thank you, like for everything.
Yeah.
Yes, and we cannot wait. I had already had dreams that Hey, it was a pleasure to meet you.
It was a pleasure.
It was really fun talking to you. We're gonna stay in contact.
Of course, yes, yes.
Okay.
I will send you a message in Instagram to the
To the metal, melodic metal suggestion.
suggestions. Yeah, the
That's
only one. You will
that.
find it easy.
It's to your social media, and then we stay in contact. Okay.
Yes, perfect.
And if it's possible, I'm always trying to get us on some festivals in Nurge. In
Oh
case
yes,
we're gonna meet we're gonna meet in Europe.
for sure, my friend, for sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you very much.
have a good time. Have a great weekend. Okay, and
You
thanks
too.
for the time and for this nice time. Okay, I appreciate
Perfect. Yeah. Bye bye.